Hello, my name is Stephanie Kane, and we're coming to the mat for about 10 minutes today to just check out and check in with your body and move your body the best that you can. So coming down to your mat in that child's pose, and it is the practice of once your forehead comes down to that mat, nothing else matters. It's that mind frame and that mindset, checking out and checking in with your body. Drawing in a deep inhale, filling up your bellies, not just your chest, and sigh all of that breath out loud your mouth. Let go. Taking in another deep inhale. And again, sigh all of that breath out loud your mouth. Starting that Ujjayi breath, locking down your throat, taking that deep inhale through your nose, and exhale through your nose. Find the rhythm and the pattern of your breath. Maybe locking down the rest of your bandhas, the pelvic floor, drawing your floating ribcage upwards. That awareness is to the inside of our bodies, locking down your transverse abdominis like a girdle. 3 more breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One last deep inhale. And exhale. On that next inhale, ignite through your palms, walking the back up toward your torso. We're going to come up, curl up on our toes, draw your knees together, bringing that seat to your feet, stretching out the bottom of our feet, coming all the way up. Taking our palms, placing them on our lower back, we're going to come into a back bend, drawing your elbows close together. Inhale, roll those shoulders back, and you come into your back bend. May I remind you, your pose is to look and feel like yours, not mine. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One last deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, mindfully and slowly coming up out of your back bend. And then exhale, releasing those palms on your mat, coming into those cow cats, so tabletop. On your next inhale, rounding out that stomach, taking that gaze up to the sky for that cow. And then exhale, coming into your cat. Flow with your breath, inhaling into your cows, to your movement, and exhale into your cats. 2 more cow cats. Inhale into those cows, and exhale into your cats. 1 more time. Inhale, rise. And then exhale into your cat. Inhale into that tabletop. And exhale. On the next inhale, let's curl up over those toes and push back into your downward dog. Fully pushing back into that downward dog. Trying to melt those heels to the mat. Inhale, bend that right knee, straighten that left hip, and take that left hip all the way to the back of the room. And exhale, opposite side. Bend one knee into the other with your breath. One last. Deep inhale. And exhale. Bringing that downward dog to a still, fully pushing back. On that next inhale, walk those palms back towards your feet, preparing for that ragdoll. Just hinging from your waist, releasing the crown of your head to the earth. Opposite palms to your elbows. And inhale, swaying over to your right, and then to your left. Just flowing with your breath. Inhale. And exhale. One last deep inhale. And exhale. Bringing that ragdoll to a still, releasing those palms to your mat, crawling back out to that downward dog, and fully push back into that downward dog. You can inhale, rise up that right leg, or leave it into your mat, and then roll into your high plank. Exhale back into that downward dog. Releasing that right leg down to your mat. Inhale that left leg up in the sky or lead it down to your mat, rolling into your high plank. And then exhale back into your downward dog, releasing that left foot onto your mat. Fully push back to that downward dog. Inhale, we're going to come to that high plank again. Leave your right leg onto the mat or lift it up. And we exhale back into that downward dog. Releasing that right leg onto your mat. Inhale that left. Coming into your high plank. And then exhale back into your downward dog. Releasing that left foot onto your mat. Fully push back into that downward dog. On your next inhale, dropping down to those knees, into that tabletop. And exhale. On your next inhale, you can leave that right leg right where it is, or release it out to your side. You want it aligned, you don't want it up here or back there. On that next inhale, rising through those right fingertips, taking them to the sky. And then exhale, draw them in, threading the needle, coming down onto your right shoulder, sliding it all the way through. Maybe creating peace fingers with that right palm and grabbing onto those left toes, that left big toe, if that's available to you. Never forcing. Maybe on that next inhale, you take that bind, rotating that left arm, draping it over your spine, reaching for that right thigh. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One last deep inhale. And exhale. If you took that bind on that next inhale, releasing that left palm back underneath your left shoulder. And exhale. Inhale, sliding that right palm gaze back up to the sky. Reaching through those right fingertips. And then exhale, placing that right palm back down onto your mat. Releasing that left knee, coming right back into that tabletop. Opposite side. So you can inhale, take that right leg out to your side, or leave that right knee right there. Inhale, taking that left palm up the sky, reach through those left fingertips. And then exhale, thread your needle on this side, sliding down onto your left shoulder. Creating those peace fingers with your left palm and grabbing those right toes, or that left, or the right big toe. And maybe on that next inhale, try for that bind, rotating that right palm, laying it over your spine, trying to reach for that left thigh. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. One last deep inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, if you took that bind, releasing that right palm underneath that right shoulder. And exhale. Inhale, sliding that left palm gaze back to the sky. And then exhale, release that left palm back onto your mat, and followed by that right knee if you have that right leg out. And then on that next inhale, we're going to come down onto our forearms. So if you're new to yoga, you will just come into an extended puppy pose. You can keep your forearms here. And then when I say inhale, go back, all you're going to do is take your seat to the back of the room. You will feel that throughout your shoulders and your forearms. You can come into your dolphin pose. You have your fingers spread apart. Or if you have a forearm headstand, you can prepare for that by clasping your palms together. On your next inhale, come into your extended puppy pose, or curl up over your toes, coming into your dolphin. And in dolphin, you can inhale, just rising up that right leg, or you can stay right where you are, and exhale that right leg back down to your mat. Or if you have that forearm headstand and you practice, release the crown of your head into the earth, the back of your head is into your palms. You inhale, tippy toes, trying to stack your hips over one another. Maybe coming up. into your forearm, headstand. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One last deep inhale. And exhale. You're in your forearm headstand. Try to slowly come out of it. Sometimes that doesn't always happen. Release those feet back down to your mat. On that exhale, you'll drop down your knees. Igniting through those palms, pushing back up into that tabletop. Walking those palms back towards your torso, taking those feet out to your right side. Coming to your seat. Finishing out with a boat. So on your next inhale, we rise up. You can have your palms at your knees. Staying here. We can inhale and reach and lengthen all the way out, only what your practice calls for. And then exhale back up. Inhale all the way out. Reach and lengthen. Exhale back up. Inhale, reach and lengthen. And then exhale back up. One more time. Inhale all the way out, reach and lengthen. And then exhale back up into your boat. And just take one last deep inhale on your boat. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to inhale, reach and lengthen all the way out. And then slowly we exhale, lower into your mat, melt and release into your mat for your final Shavasana. And just taking this moment to appreciate what you just asked your body to do. Stay here. You can meet me at the top of your mat. I'd like to thank you for coming to class today. And just a reminder, when you go through adversity, it will change you, but refuse to be reduced by it. The light in me honors and recognizes the light inside of you, and I humbly appreciate you letting me guide you in your practice. Namaste.